Hello and welcome back to Game and Talk. This is episode 32. We've quite the show today. We're going to talk all about the PlayStation 5 Pro and the pricing with that and how that could relate to the Nintendo Switch pricing. Touch a little bit on some random cool stuff that they were adding to Mario Jamboree. Of course, answer your questions via Super Chat, give you little shout outs via members and things like that sort. Before we get into this too much, I do want to say a huge thank you to our Patreon supporters, John O, Joshua Butts, Mr. Joby, The Game Orb, Trent A, Drunk on Tacos, A Billion Cats, and Adam Baldzion. Thank you so much. And we got a brand new Patreon member, Patrick B. Shout out Patrick B. Thank you, dog. So yeah, we're joined as always by an amazing cast of people. So RGT, how's it going?
Hello. I'm editing something, but
Okay.
I'm here.
Video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alrighty, right. Celia, welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
And Nate is here.
Yes, I'm currently watching the Yankee game, but I am here.
Huge. The Yankee game?
What's
Wow.
the score?
The New York Yankees. It's currently tied at 2.
Mets are looking good.
I mean, they're the Mets. They can only
Meet
look
the
so
Mets. Meet the Mets.
good.
Come on, everybody,
meet the
and
Mets.
beat the Mets.
Oh, I just turned off.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Why is there dead air?
Well, my light turned off. Sorry. Okay.
You got
Oh,
ghosts
on
or some
again.
shit?
I guess so. Okay. So first, I guess we can talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro that was announced yesterday for a whopping $700 for a console.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. My bad. Slept in a little bit, Feels like a day ago. But yeah. $700 for a console that is very, very similar to the base PlayStation.
Switch 2.
Yeah, and then in relation to the Switch 2, we're going to talk about how Nintendo has an opportunity to just do something a little bit funny and release a normal price console that isn't $700, which I think they will probably do. But what do we think about it?
Who wants to go first?
You can go first, Celia. You work for a developer. I would like to hear your thoughts on this.
Okay, so first off, my thoughts are my personal thoughts and do not reflect my employment or PlayStation. Please don't hate me and still give support on things.
Oh, they probably hate all of us because the one guy hates me.
You're fine. Like it's fun, Sean. Okay. Anyways, as for the console, like I think I'm having a bit of sticker shock, as everyone is. This is not an original thought. Just for like the pricing on that, it is such a huge jump for a Pro console, and I know, like, there always is like a little bit of a price jump, but for it to be a digital console and not even include the disc drive that you have to buy it separately, and then you have to buy the stand too, like I'm genuinely surprised that they're not charging you for the power cable also. Like, why not everything? Fuck it, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just kind of like one of those things where it's just feels kind of tone deaf right now, just for the fact, and I understand, things cost more, everything's more expensive, but just the way like the world is right now and how tight money is for consumers, and not just even in the States, but like all over the world, having a jump like that and not having an alternative cheaper option, or I don't know, doing something where they make the base price for the other console lower, so it's like giving something to the consumer. It just feels very tone deaf for its time. And then the quote unquote improvements just kind of feel like they fall flat. Like, I have a PS5.
What is it?
Yeah. Like, okay, they have to show side by side details, and it's things that if you had showed me the PS5 like base, like vanilla console or whatever, and you're like, that was the Pro, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. That I would believe that. Like, I can't
That
tell
happened.
the difference.
People were sharing pictures on Twitter, and like big PlayStation account. They were saying, "Oh, look, this is a PS5 Pro version screenshot of a game. Look at how good it looks, and like big PlayStation accounts on Twitter were like, "Oh man, it looks so good," and the guy was like, "Yeah, fuck you. This is a PS5 standard, you dumbass." Like,
Yeah, I don't. That's really shocking to hear, and also not surprising. Gosh, the internet's great. I was just using that as a hypothetical example because personally, my eyes are not trained for that type of thing. So I would have been like, "Yeah, I believe it too. Makes sense. Cool. Whatever."
Even side by side, though, there was like very little difference between those. I thought, like, I really saw nothing.
Yeah,
Maybe sharpness, if I'm
yeah.
pretending.
But when you're
Yeah.
playing it, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, what?
What do you think?
Here's the thing. The people that are viewing this as something that is going to be worth their money, I would wager that a good 60 to 70% of them are playing on televisions where it's not going to make a fucking difference because they're not actual high-end they bought the TCL, it said 4K on the box, and like, oh, I'd be able to take advantage of these. Like, no, you dumbass. Like, this is the stupidest fucking thing in the world, and there's a lot of stupid fucking things, and this is ridiculous. Now, part of the problem, because when you I never upgraded from PS4 to PS4 Pro. I didn't see the need for it, but at least I was also a broke boy then. Still broke now. Let's get some donations going in this motherfucker. Let's get some channel memberships going in this motherfucker. I never upgraded because I didn't see the need to. I was fine with the PlayStation 4 as it stood. However, when they did that PlayStation, that Insignia brand, baby, that Best Buy special, when they showed off the PlayStation 4 Pro, it was not just older games. It was upcoming games. So you're like, oh, well, that's how it'll look on the system I have now, but it will look so much, there's a nice jump. Maybe I do need this. You literally showed off games that already exist that diehard PlayStation people are not going to. Who the fuck is going to play through Ratchet and Clank again? Ratchet and Clank's a great fucking game. Once you beat it, you beat it. The Last of Us Part 2, are you really incentivized to go back and play through that game? You showed all old games. There was nothing to get. You couldn't show off one new game with this presentation. One. And here's the kicker that people don't want to accept. If you want, oh yeah, we talk about that tomorrow, CDMR. That's tomorrow's video, pal. If you I lost my train of thought. Oh, here's the kicker. All right. With a detachable disk drive, I say this in my video tomorrow, it is an optical illusion. It is a perceived optical illusion because they're making you think that this is going to be a tangible thing for you to acquire. Look at how fast it sold out on Amazon and Best Buy today. Why? Because they're not making a lot of those. They're not going to make, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Vampire Slayer. Let's go. They're not going to make a lot of those because they don't want you to have one of those. They want you to buy things digitally so they control the marketplace and they control the price. They don't want used games. Companies have gone on record as saying this. This isn't shocking information, but they want to nickel and dime you as much as they can. If they have a full control over a marketplace, they will do that. Yes, they will make some of these. Is that going to match the demand? Are they going to, for every 2 PS5 Pros sold, they're going to make one additional hard drive because they think people are external disk drive, Jesus, because they think that people are going to want something like this? Hell no. I would say 1 out of every 25 if you're fucking lucky, and good luck finding one. Because now the scalpers, oh, they got a whiff. They got people need this. People want this. You have a collection of PS5 discs? Too bad. Too bad, you son of a bitch. And they don't care if they sell the scalpers because people are, I guarantee you, at least half of the people who bought up all these today, they're doing it so that come 2 months from now, they'll throw it on eBay. They'll throw it on Facebook Marketplace. They'll throw it up on Mercari, whatever. Mercari kind of pisses me off, by the way. I bought like 2 things recently, and they never sent it to me, and I just get a refund. And it's like, what are you doing? This is like a business that you're doing here. Get with it. Jesus Christ, what
Sean, when you buy on Mercari, it's always important to check the seller's rating. And
I do.
if they've had
No.
complete sales.
Not no new accounts or anything like that. Established accounts. I bought a 1991 WWF book, and yeah, it never came. Anyways, I say all that to say this is just, and I think our first big dono, Vampire Slayer 83, with the $20, says $700 for barely better visuals, and it loses features that were in the original PS5 hard pass. We are truly in the time of diminishing returns in graphics. Oh, hi, Celia. And it's true. It's true. And you don't even have to. I have a feeling, yeah, they did add a bunch of fees too. It's ridiculous. I found some cool Hulk Hogan figure that I have never. He's holding a house lamp, and it looks like domestic abuse Hulk Hogan. And I'm very confused by it, but it's brand new in packaging. This is something that must have came out to retailers, but I've never seen it in my fucking catalog of knowing these things. So I had to buy that. But you know, I feel like Nate is gonna play devil's advocate here. I sense it, because there's no way we're all gonna agree on this. So Nate, go ahead, play the devil's advocate.
Nate, do you think they should charge more money?
No,
At least
I don't think they
1,000.
should charge more money. I think the onus is on Sony to essentially convince the consumer that the PlayStation 5 Pro is a worthwhile upgrade. And yesterday's presentation with Mark Cerny failed to do so. They didn't show any compelling reason for a current PlayStation 5 owner to go out and hand over $700 or $800 to purchase a PlayStation 5 Pro right now. They also really didn't detail and outline those new features and benefits. You named pretty much your main go-to new technology, Pisser, and you didn't really show any benefits of what this AI upscaling technology will do for games. You did the side-by-side comparisons. We saw a little bit of extra clarity for background assets, but without that side-by-side comparison, no one's going to notice that enhancement. So outlets like Digital Foundry, they're going to eat well, because people are going to dissect those minute details to say, okay, the PlayStation 5 Pro has the edge over the base PS5. But to kind of Sean's point, by them not showing some of the upcoming games that are utilizing the PlayStation 5 Pro that will have pro-profiled release, this was a failure. And yes, there is the rumor and the expectation that we are going to have a Sony State of Play later this month, and maybe we will see some of the third-party games that will be taking advantage of the PlayStation 5 Pro to enhance the games, and that will be the first venue to really showcase what those improvements can and will be. But it's a missed opportunity. It should have been one single event to detail and highlight this. As it stands now, all Sony did was introduce a $700 console that was stripped of features. And yes, we do have the option to buy a disk drive and add it on. But it's a $700 system that right now, no one can really tell why you need it. The PlayStation 5 still has untapped potential. It is more than capable of doing more than what we have seen from some of the games. And a lot of people keep going to the same boring talking point of, once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it has a 60 FPS mode, everyone's going to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. No, they're not. The PlayStation 5 Pro is catering to a very niche audience that they're essentially the audience that needs to have the fancy new toy, which is going to account for anywhere from 5% to 10% of overall PlayStation 5 sales. So we're talking about what? 10 million? Maybe at the end of the generation in terms of overall sales? It's not a significant margin. This isn't going to be a unit that is seeing mass production of the millions in a month. It's going to be a very small production line. And it's not going to do big numbers. It will sell out. because every new product sells out, no matter how unappealing it is. You're going to have scalpers who hope to be able to sell this for, $1,400 on eBay immediately following launch in the holiday season, and they're likely going to get stuck with them. But we need to see a game that truly takes advantage of this hardware, and Sony failed to do so. When I see a lot of the discussion online saying, "Oh, this is a scam. This is a boner for Sony. This has ruined the brand." No, it hasn't. This is a secondary option for those who need the high-end performance. The PlayStation 5 base is still there. The PlayStation 5 digital-only SKU is still there. It hasn't been stripped away from the consumer.
What
But
game is needing that though?
The PlayStation 5 Pro?
Yeah.
Right now, nothing.
Yeah, right on enough. It's solving a problem that doesn't exist.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
That's
essentially
my
a
issue with it.
product. Yeah, essentially a product Sony is putting out there because they know that there are 8 million people who want to have more ray tracing and have just better overall fidelity. This isn't-
Porter Rock, that Nicola guy. I think BG might buy one too.
Damn
Yeah,
it,
I mean,
BG.
you're also going to have a lot of content creators who are going to go out to buy it because they're going to make a video saying, "Wow, I
Oh,
wasted
you know, fucking
$700."
John is.
Yeah, John's going to buy it to take it apart and say, "Oh, look, it's the same thing. It has a bigger GPU." Hopefully, Sony doesn't a teardown of their own long before he can get his hands on it. But it's just a product that right now has no place for the current consumer. And MVG and Shinobi and myself, we talked about this several weeks ago. When you looked at the PlayStation 4 Pro and when it was introduced to the market, there was a high adoption of 4K televisions in that year and the years preceding it. Right now, if you have a 4K TV, if you have 120 hertz support, the PlayStation 5 is more than sufficient for what you need in terms of gaming. The PlayStation 5 Pro is not giving you a substantial increase. It's not as though it's giving us guaranteed native 4K with 120 hertz performance. It's still just, hey, it's that game you played, but instead of it being in performance mode, now it's going to be in fidelity mode by default, and you're going to have extra ray tracing, which 99% of the general gaming populace doesn't know what ray tracing is. So it's
mostly a buzzword. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a buzzword just for them to put it on the back of the box and people can hold it and get excited about something they don't understand. And that's really the crux of the issue with the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's not needed right now. It's really not needed this generation. And Microsoft has made a lot of mistakes this generation. But their one success is that they didn't go out of their way to make a mid-gen refresh because it wouldn't have sold, it wouldn't have been appealing, and it would have just kind of been there. As a complimentary thing, it's fine. If you have no interest in the PlayStation 5 Pro, you just ignore it. Nothing's changed for you as a current PS5 owner. And I think a lot of people are kind of having a hard realization of just accepting that this hasn't changed anything. This is just a higher end model that if it caters to you, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine.
Couldn't they have spent some of that R&D on making some video games instead?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because they just came off of such a win, I would say, with Astrobot. Like, people are loving that. And then we just...
phenomenal game. I finally rolled credits today on
Oh,
it.
really? I'm still
nice.
playing through it. It's very good. Yeah, but, like, they had that win. They had all this momentum that was really exciting, and then they put this out at the exact moment and crush all of that. And also, since this is a Nintendo podcast, I will say that we were going to get into... like how we think this could apply to Nintendo and whatever.
We got 318 people, pal. We're doing
roughly
fine.
related,
Let's see what the other one is doing over there.
All right. Well, he does that. Vampire Slayer, I thank you for the other $20. Super appreciate it. It's a boner for Sony. They be not going there. Anyone ever use ray tracing? It's a touted feature, but not one I've ever bothered to use because I get better visuals and performance without it.
No, I only give a shit about performance.
Yeah, I've never used it.
And thank you for the donation. And to kind of tie this in with Nintendo, I think a lot of people, this isn't a situation. Like, if you look at the Switch, a Switch Pro would have been a godsend. Why?
Mhm.
Because that system was old, stinky technology when it came out, and they just made the most of it. You would have gotten actual improvements. You would have gotten actual, FPS boosts and things like that. that was a need. That was something that was more needed than something like this, where you had a vast library of Switch games. You had more coming out, and PlayStation obviously has more games coming out. But now you're also adding in a different SKU. So now you're adding in, if you want that PS5, and the thing of it is, I talk about this in my video tomorrow, to get that PS5 Pro enhanced tag on a game, which obviously is the big marketing buzz for this thing, you don't have to improve your frame rate. You could go from 1080p to 1440p on the Pro. Oh, that's PS4. It's PS5 Pro enhanced. You want to add ray tracing to a 30 frame per second game? Oh, that's PS5 Pro enhanced. Put the marketing on. Like it's all just buzzword marketing bullshit. That I don't know, man. It's ridiculous to me.
Yeah, well, it's a question of like demand for a product, right? And so they're like we talked about with Nate, they did something that is actually pretty pointless and doesn't really do anything for any of the games they have. But in the question of a Switch Pro, that was so in demand and so needed for years, and that's why there's still this hype around the Switch 2 and stuff. And then yeah, like oh go ahead.
I view the PlayStation 5 Pro as basically a novelty item. I view it very similar to the PlayStation VR. It's a product that Sony is producing without real intent to see it do meaningful numbers. They know their market for this is a small market. They know this isn't going to sell huge numbers, nor do they expect it to. They know who they're catering to with this particular product. And it's going to sell to that market. It's not going to become the premier headline selling PlayStation 5. It's not intended to do so. It's just there for the hardcore enthusiast who wants to have the best. And that is who's going to go out and buy this. And as Sean kind of said earlier, which I will disagree with, the individual who's buying a PlayStation 5 Pro isn't going to be the individual who's going to Best Buy on Black Friday to get the $200 Insignia TV from Best Buy. This is the individual who goes out and buys the $5,000 4K TV every other year because they want to have the best TV there is. They're the ones who are going to look at this and say, I can see that slight pixel of difference because I have the best and I like to spend my money and showing off that I have the best things there are. Because if you're going to spend $800 on a PlayStation 5, you're not going to cheap out and buy a $100 4K TV. You're the individual who's going above and beyond. And that's who this is catering to.
Nate, I have a question because I don't pay attention to this kind of stuff. So and
I have a retort when you're done.
Oh, okay. No, you go.
No,
first.
No, you go. You go. No, you go.
Okay.
You go.
So okay, if you're saying that, so for the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 4 Pro, I never had an original PlayStation 4 because I won my Pro. That's how I got it. Was the price jump similar? And the the comparison from the jump of the PlayStation 5 to the PlayStation 5 Pro, is it very similar of the step up?
The PlayStation 4 Pro retailed at $399, which was the original price of the PlayStation 4. So the pricing structure of the PlayStation 5 Pro is significantly different. This is far more expensive in terms of percentages than what we saw with the PlayStation 4 Pro. PlayStation 4 Pro was actually viewed as kind of a bargain upgrade if you were to go from a PlayStation 4 to a PlayStation 4 Pro. So if you decide to say trade in your PlayStation 4, you could have got anywhere from like $200 to $250 for it. So that upgrade would have only cost you an additional $150. If right now I took my PlayStation 5 to GameStop, just as an example, I'd get in the area of maybe $400 for my trade-in. So it would still cost me $400 to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro.
With the disc drive.
With the disc drive. So there's really no incentive to upgrade here because it's still essentially costing you the same as a PlayStation 5. Whereas the PlayStation 4 Pro was far more appealing in terms of upgrade because the price was far less.
Also, I'm going to somewhat disagree with you. You said that the people that will buy this are the ones that buy the expensive televisions. Bro, come on, man. You got motherfuckers out here buying new iPhones every year that can't even keep their light bill on. Like,
But that's included in your monthly bill. It's not a upfront payment. That's
so
subsidized where you're being charged by Verizon or T-Mobile $20 a month versus this being a $700 or $800 upfront cost.
okay. What about a car note? A car note's like $700-800 now, and you can't keep your lights on, and you're probably behind payments on your car. Like, I don't know. I think you're giving people too much credit. I think you're giving people a little too much credit here. I think there are going to be some broke boys buying this shit up. And then I mean, really at the launch, it's just going to be these stupid ass scalpers who are just, putting it on a credit card. And then, I'll pay off the credit card afterwards. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, there will be some who are going to go out there just because they want to have that, street cred that they got a PS5 Pro, even though they can't afford a DoorDash pizza.
You gotta do it. If you go during happy hour, lots of discounts between 2 and 5. And I usually don't eat lunch till like 2 anyways, because I don't eat till later on in the day. So that's the time to strike. You can get some real good deals that way.
So if we had to guess the price of the Switch 2 Super Switch, what would we say? I think we go with like 400, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 400.
Between 400 and 500. I mean, you have the OLED.
Do you think
that's
they go
priced
all the
right
way
now
up?
at $350. You have to figure it's going to cost more than $50 additional over an OLED. So I'd probably guess about 450.
Like with that SKU a couple years down the line.
Yeah. I mean, eventually we'll see the price drops and such, but I think at launch, anywhere between 400 and 499.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a bunch of super chats we gotta answer. So thank you guys so much. Josh with the $5 finally got a Wii U today. Any ideas on games I should look into getting, or should I just mod it? Love all y'all.
Mod it.
Yeah.
Mod it up. You can't buy those games new to support the companies anyways. It's very easy to mod a Wii U. I think actually MVG has a pretty good video on how to do it. Yeah, I would mod that sumbitch.
Yeah, for games that you can't purchase modernly, like I think it's totally fine to do that because you can't support the devs and you'd be buying like super marked up scalp games. So go
Just
for
don't-
it.
But regarding
don't get
games to play on it, though, I feel
Xenoblade
like
Chronicles X,
Mhm.
the best.
a lot of
Xenoblade.
the best Wii U games are on the Switch too. So just keep
Well,
that in mind.
I mean, you're using actual Wii U hardware, so there are some games that will benefit from being on there. If you want to look
True.
at third-party stuff, I mean, Nintendo Land's kind of fun for a little bit. Obviously, that's
Yeah,
first
Nintendo
party.
Land's great.
I would look at Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. It uses the gamepad really well. I would look at Lego City Undercover. That also uses the gamepad really well. And those are pretty cheap games. Honest, most third-party games, besides like Devil's Third and Barbie's Horse Adventures or some bullshit, like they're super cheap. So
Jay Robertson with $4.99. Astro Bot is the best 3D platformer since Odyssey.
yes,
Yeah,
100%.
for sure. We haven't gotten any brand new ones. That's done either. Ishiboy with 99 cents. Thank you. I think I saw him in chat and he said that that's for you, Celia, for McDonald's coffee.
Oh my gosh, so kind. Thank you.
Noah Smith with 10. Tis tis, don't you understand? Good games don't sell consoles. Raw power does, baby. something 4K blah blah ray tracing. Also, your quote pro can't play PS1, PS2, or PS3 games. Pathetic. Yeah.
That was funny how that picture was going around on Twitter about is this the video? About it was gonna have complete backwards compatibility and stuff. And then you got assholes like John, there's gonna be a new DualSense controller. And then there wasn't. And I was like, what happened? He was like, well, I said it might not happen. Don't gaslight me. Idiot.
Gaslighting John is crazy.
That
True
was a
story.
real conversation.
True story.
And then
That's
John tried to
crazy.
accuse us of gaslighting him when he gaslit us.
Wow.
And he was like, "Oh, the twist here is that you're gaslighting me about gaslighting you." And then he brought up receipts. that literally was him saying, I bet there'll be a new DualShock shown tomorrow.
Did John just learn the word gaslighting? And
Yeah,
is
it
just
feels like he's using it a lot.
Yes,
His wife
because
said that to
probably-
him, and then he was
no,
like, "Oh
we,
shit, this
we
is a new
said
one."
it to him. We said it to him because
That's how
he
I
lives
know, okay.
in the fantasy world.
Because he gaslights Sean almost every hour of the day.
Yes, and people don't believe me.
I don't believe you.
Nate's a witness.
Sean doesn't play multiplayer games with us anymore because John would gaslight him while we played.
Okay.
Like Sean would be like, I just killed the whole team. And then John would be like, I wiped that team myself. And Sean would be like, what are you talking about? It just came up on my screen. He'd be like, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's
Getting
He always
John
claims
canceled
credit for
before.
things he didn't do.
I had something to say, but I'm not going to say it. It's
All
kinda
right.
mean.
Mac Mega, member for 5 months. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Keely spamming pics of the PS5 Pro on Twitter and simping for Sony like a basement dwelling neckbeard protecting an OnlyFans girl?
Bro, that check's got to be fat from Sony. That motherfucker's been on damage control the whole time. It's crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what
He
I don't know
He
what
probably
the fuck's going
saw
on.
Death Stranding 2 running on the PS5 Pro and he's all excited and he has to justify his love for the game and Kojima and Sony at the same time. So he had to put out his countless tweets to let everyone know that he is very excited about the PS5 Pro. And how
Yeah, but-
$700 is nothing to him because Sony will just send him about 7 of them.
Yeah,
And then he'll charge
Well, and he's a
$300,000
bazillionaire,
for
right? He's got to have
Yeah.
hella money.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
also
his
keep
father
that kinda
invented
shit in mind.
IMAX, so
a lot of these motherfuckers out there capping for it, they're gonna get one for free from Sony. So just keep that in mind when we're talking. Let me see if one of my favorite people, let me get their opinion on the PS5 Pro.
oh god, you're going to check the chair.
What?
What have you seen? If you had anything to say about it?
No, I haven't seen.
Wait, for what?
I'm scrolling.
He's
Okay.
checking to see how the capital of France is doing.
Here's my take. Improved FPS and fidelity. Here we go. Here's my take. Improved FPS and fidelity is never a bad thing. $700 is a lot, but for people who don't want to fuss building a PC but want more performance, this is probably for you. If you already own a PS5 and are happy with its current performance, then the Pro might not be for you. It's your money, so make an informed decision on what matters to you. Damn, that's some fence riding right there. Just yeehaw. Like
Yeah.
a rhinestone cow.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really buying your toxic positivity thing, but when Keely was really simping, that was crazy. I don't know.
Yes. Toxic
Keely's
positivity is a real thing.
Yeah, I know it was pretty real then. I was like, there's no way that's the opinion.
Mega Nerd, was that recently? I've seen they've buried me before. I like them though. The Quest 64 account.
Oh, I love that account. I stole a meme from him yesterday because
We
he
follow
shared.
each other.
Yeah, no, he's really nice. Because he did the like it's over with Concord, and then
Just
it's
like
like
an
we're
hour
back
ago?
with Astrobot, and then it was like it's over when it shared the PlayStation. I was like, that's funny, and I took it.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. He posted about me an hour ago. Let's see what I did
What
now.
did you? Are you blocked now?
No. He's posted me before.
Okay, while you
when
look
I
into
made it.
that, Vampire Slayer gave us $20 again. Thank you so much, Vampire Slayer.
Oh my
At
God,
least
thank
is
you.
it Concord's levels of lofts for Sony with the Pro, or is it as far as the Switch predecessor goes? If Nintendo puts in better hardware and takes advantage of DLSS technology, it should be fine. Yeah, I agree.
What the fuck
What?
did I do?
What happened? What'd you say?
Look at his Twitter.
Is he talking shit?
Yes.
About you specifically?
Or
Look
is it
at the
reference?
picture.
What is this account?
Quest 64 official.
He's so funny though. Oh,
Starting so much drama, Sean.
Sean, what the hell? Why are you guys fighting?
I didn't do anything.
Can you not have beef with him? His memes are really good, and he'll bury.
I mean, I like it.
Is this
I mean, to be fair, you do typically say Brian from Quest 64 should die almost every other day.
Oh yeah, I mean he should. The game sucks dick, but
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you see what this guy put below it?
oh yeah.
What?
Which one? Not a
The
fan
picture
of
of
the
you. Wait, hold on. I'll just
Oh no, I think I. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Chad needs to see it.
PK in the universe. Yeah, I know him.
This. Somebody
I
put
was
this as your
wrong.
thumbnail.
I shill for people that are bigger idiots than me.
No, but this is so good. This is
Oh yeah, no,
That's really good.
Yeah. I've seen it. I'm not wrong about Quest 64. Quest 64 sucks dick.
I know, but
Correct.
that's such a you video.
No,
That'd be
Quest
funny.
64 was the first game that I played that was bad. And I remember being so confused as a kid because I was like, every other game I played was a complete banger. And when I started playing that, I thought the reason that I wasn't having fun was because of me. So I like consecutively re-rented it from Blockbuster for a month straight, trying to play it and have fun. I have such a grudge against that game. I own it and I've beaten it, but I'm really mad.
Watch out, you're
Trash.
next. Gonna put your face on the.
Probably,
yeah.
but oh well. Say I love you.
He doesn't think about you at all, Sean. Even though he made a whole meme about you.
It's so funny.
All right, Eric Taylor with $5. I'm sure it's not going to happen, but what if PS5 Pro had PS3 backwards compatibility announced at State of Play? Does that change things? That
Why
would
would
be
it be-
cool, but I feel like why would they hold it? Is that what you're going to say for the PS4?
Yeah,
Pro,
like
PS5 Pro?
that doesn't make sense. If they did it and it was like, yeah, PS3 and PS2 and PS1 and we're re-releasing all the discs, that would make more sense because, accessibility for those games is very slim. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They would really have to reopen either some sort of physical manufacturing and printing, or you'd have to have the digital storefronts for those games become active. And if they did that at the State of Play, that is one of the biggest marketing mistakes Sony really could have made since the PlayStation 3 pricing debacle at E3. The one area Sony typically excels at is marketing. So if they were going to hold an announcement of that caliber for a State of Play, that's a complete misread of the situation. So there's no chance of that happening.
Okay, and with this phenomenal discussion so far, now we're going to bring up everyone's favorite segment, Smash or Pass. So,
What happened to Super
Or which
Mario
game?
Country Bear Jamboree? I had no fucking clue what we
Mario Jamboree, they put boss battles in the game. That's it. I thought it was cool.
Whoopity-doo!
Hey, it's kind of cool. What do you mean?
I will not.
kinda
be buying
cool.
That game.
What?
Celia won't be. No, I don't. I bought the first Mario
You
Party
guys-
that came out on the Switch, and I didn't like it.
Yo,
I
did
made
you
a
buy
video
the
Same.
Did you buy the new one?
No,
The
Yeah.
Superstars?
I bought
No.
Superstars and
It-
the first one, and I was really mad that the first one was so freaking empty. And then it was like, oh, we're releasing one where it has all of your favorite games from the old games.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I bought that one.
And it
Like, didn't win
slaps.
it, didn't steal it. I bought it, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
With money?
Yeah, with money.
So this one
not
looks
even a
even
gift
cooler
card.
though, because it kind of has like a campaign almost.
I hate playing online with people, so I feel like
But
I'd be
20
wasted.
play. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. But I feel like the most exciting part about it is probably the online, and now the boss battles. I'll be getting it.
That's cool. Let us
Come
know
watch
how it
my
is.
review, guys. All right. So Smash or Pass, Smash Bros Edition. Because if you remember,
Didn't
I whipped
we
RGT's
do this last
ass.
week when you smashed RGT?
What?
Let's not. Let's not.
We
What?
have
Let's-
video evidence.
Praising,
of it.
Let's-
praising Nate.
Let's.
Y'all are
Nate-
the dirty birds.
No, do you
Y'all
know the
know.
amount of people
No.
that DM me and they're like, "Who the fuck did you sleep with to get on the Spawn cast?" Let's not keep going with this. It's just
I
a game.
smashed them too at the last battle.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
You
Nate
did.
smashed RGT many a time.
I
now,
got exposed.
That should have
man.
been the clickbait for the episode. So Sean, instead of posting that you got
Ooh,
exposed, you
Nate
should have been like, I
smashed-
got smashed by
I got
Nate
man.
the hate smashed. That'd be so good.
No, but I
Yeah,
got
is it
exposed
crazy?
is more. It's more ominous
Mhm.
because there's a million RGT 85 exposed videos on YouTube. So why not try and take advantage of the algorithm in my
True.
favor?
Okay.
That's fair. Okay, welcome to Smash or Bass for the Smash Bros. Characters. First up, Zero Suit Samus.
Smash.
Smash.
Yeah, raw dog that.
Nate?
What?
What?
Yeah, Smash.
Sweet. All right. Glad that one's out of the way. Okay. We Fit trainers. Pick
Is this like
one.
a menage?
Pick one. But I just put both because there's two, so I put Celia and I, if we do, we could go for the guy or, that way. Or for
What,
the girl.
Celia can't go for the girl?
She
I
can.
can go for both of them,
She
but
definitely- it's just options.
it's nice to have options, equal
Yep.
opportunities.
Mhm.
But the thing is, though, is that like the Wii Fit traders in general have uncanny valley face.
Mhm.
So like I feel like I don't know.
But he has abs.
That's great, but look at his face. That would ruin it for me.
You
Yeah,
don't have
but
to
you're not,
look at
like,
his
They
face.
have like
looking
the
at their
dead
face.
eyes. They have the
Not like
dead
that.
eyes.
Just
They
don't look
have
at that.
the-
Put a bag over it. It's fine.
Oh my!
I-
oh my god!
I'd
The
smash
Enyo
Wii Fit
bag
trainer.
over it.
Yeah,
put the
Lights off, man. I don't. Yeah, like I'm not into mannequins. They just
Weird.
no.
Didn't you say yes to Bowser?
What?
Hey, that's out of context. In
Yeah,
the
but not-
Mario universe, that's
Coops.
different.
Poor
Okay,
Coop.
Not
you
Coop's
guys
not
are
the nice
pulling in
guy.
from different things. No,
Yeah.
I don't know if I said yes to Bowser. I did say yes to Ganon. Like Ganondorf when he's like in the
Yeah, because he looks
Human
super
form?
hot in the new one.
yeah, because he's daddy. That's why. Okay,
He's
continue.
Daddy Ganon. So, Nate, smash or pass? I think you're the only one who hasn't answered.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
technically, I
I'm-
guess you could have them both at the same time if that's what you want. But
I'm passing on her.
okay, what about him?
He's not even in the conversation.
Oh shit,
Are you sure?
Pit.
No.
It
Yeah,
is a
fucking
child.
angel.
Pit's a child. Okay,
I
nope.
think.
Min Min.
She
You
doesn't
made
have
Josie.
hands.
You made Josie change her answer because she was going to say yes before
Well,
you said that. She
But
ain't
is
trying
Pit
to catch
I've
me.
never
She ain't
played
trying to
I
catch
don't
me
know.
Dr.
game,
Disrespect
but-
charges.
I don't know.
But Pit looks very small, and so I've always
He
associated
does look
with
small.
being-
That's fair.
Okay,
Um,
sorry, sorry. Guys.
No.
No, it's okay.
No
That's
mid
qualified.
mid.
No
No
Min Min.
mid-mid.
What about those
No.
arms?
Yeah, exactly.
Her
She's in
hair
a
is ramen noodle.
and she's in a shitty game. No.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
how dare you?
Whoa. Arms is pretty good. That was the first game I ever got with my Switch.
Horrible game.
It's not a bad game.
I'd rather play Quest 64 than ARMS.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
that's ridiculous.
That
No.
come on, that's
No.
you've gone too far, Sean.
That is crazy. What if Twin Tail was here? Would that change your mind?
I would have to see. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know off
She's
the
got
top
a
of my head
big
what you
booty.
then probably, yeah.
So Nate?
Nah, I'm passing on Min Min. She doesn't have
Damn.
hands.
Okay. Pyra. Well, they're just a
All right, so
together
this is
character.
a menage.
They're just a. I think you could pick
This is a
one
menage a
or the
trois.
other, or you
Well,
could pick both.
Are these the 3,000-year-old dragon girls who are really
No,
10
they're
years old? And
swords.
No,
they're
they're
swords?
Yeah, they're swords from
Yeah,
Xenoblade
they're the-
Chronicles 2.
I'm not
they're
fucking
the
a
blades.
sword. No,
Okay.
no. You ever seen the movie, what was it, Teeth?
No.
Oh my God, Sean.
How do you know that? I expected Nate maybe to know that, but you. Okay.
Oh God.
Pass.
Okay. Celia.
Pass.
Nate.
Yeah, I'd smash.
Yeah.
He's a redhead.
I knew it was coming. The redhead. That and what was the toad with the glasses? Jolene or whatever. That was the funniest thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, those glasses.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell by her face. She was
Wow.
a bad girl just looking for some attention.
Ginger
Okay.
kids have no soul, though.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
I'd also pass. Palutena.
I mean,
Smash.
No, the green hair. I'd probably have to go to a fucking protest with her beforehand or something. Or
Sean, you're probably blocked on Twitter by
I'm-
her. So
yeah, she probably blocked me on Twitter. We did get a 20 in the house.
Whoa.
Vampire Slayer 83 with another 20. There's only one correct answer in Smash or Pass. I can't say because there are likely children present. I have to stop giving you money. I have to buy MVC Collection and Lollipop Chainsaw tomorrow.
Nice.
You guys playing either?
Cool.
I will be buying MVC Collection. Lollipop, maybe. I need to see how it reviews.
Thank you so much,
And
Vampire Slayer.
the next donation, you can move on to. Oh no, I was the only one who answered Palatuna. Mac Mega $5. I say the next battle of the sexes loser buys the winner PlayStation 5 Pro. The ladies can pick the game since Sean loves to talk shit. Hey, we all have to have the game, so that makes it very limited.
Mm-hmm. Nate Palatena.
Smash. I think the innocent outer appearance is for show.
All right. Dark.
Okay, that's just a kid with dark hair.
Still a kid. Daddy.
Sephiroth. I'm pretty sure
No.
Smash.
Smash.
What about his abs, RGT? Look at those obliques.
You don't have sex with abs. I don't know how things work in California, but I will be passing.
He's beautiful.
He's really pretty.
God, I love him.
I mean,
Nate?
that guy is doing back shots to you.
You're scared like a puppy. Yeah, he might not like y'all. I think
Don't
he
care.
might be like, I'm gonna have to pass on you two.
And he has mommy issues.
Nate and I might be more his style, according to the new game.
Probably. What?
Well,
Such a
why
puppy.
wouldn't you go after it though? Then, if you
Yeah.
want to, Sean.
Oh, not my jam.
Have you seen how obsessed he is with Cloud?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Kind of has Klinger vibes. He has mommy issues, and when he doesn't get his way, he just wants to end the entire, planet. He wants to rid life.
Kind of
Little
hot.
too crazy.
I can
That's
fix
a
him.
pass.
Yeah.
If I could fix Lil
I
Wayne,
can
you
fix
can
him.
fix Sephiroth.
I can
Yeah,
definitely fix him.
Yeah.
Or die trying. It's okay.
Lucina. From Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a nice girl.
Okay. I'd pass.
Pass.
See that? Okay. Rosalina.
She's such a bad bitch. Yes.
She's a baddie.
Yeah,
Is
it
the
would.
star present?
Ooh, that's a
Are
good
you
question.
asking if the Luma can watch? Is that what
I
you're
want to know,
asking
is
us?
the Luma in the room or not?
I think you can decide.
Nate, why is that a thought process for you?
Because that's like a baby.
Yeah, so no then.
Okay, but I'd imagine it's like a pet. Like, you know how, like, never mind. Never mind.
That was not gonna go anywhere good.
No, I mean, like, animals don't know what you're doing, so they'll be like, what's going on? So, like, you just lock them out. Just lock the door, Nate.
All right. that's
You
what I'm
can-
asking
you can
clarity
lock the-
on.
You can lock the Luma out.
Yeah.
Or put that in
Okay.
there.
It's like a dog or a cat. You just throw a treat and you lock the door and then it's gone.
Okay.
Okay. Link.
No.
Smash.
No.
Smash.
Ugh. He's beautiful though.
Yeah, he's really pretty in these new games.
He's a mute.
You don't need
So?
to use your words.
I think he might be a little slow too.
What?
He has minimal social interaction with other people.
I think
can
it's
fix him.
because he's slow.
His best
No.
friend is a fairy.
Wait,
So when did personality come into play though?
It's
Like, 'cause I'm
always
conf-
factored in.
So you're telling me that Lucina has
Yeah.
an amazing personality that makes you guys want to bang her?
She's
No.
Nate,
very
tell-
ambitious. She
Uh-huh.
is
No, I'm basing
motivated.
this on looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I.e.,
Same.
I'll bang Link.
I mean, you could bang him. I'm just saying, I think he's a little slow.
wait, why do you think that again?
Yeah, I'm
John?
confused.
Why doesn't he ever talk? Why is he easily fooled? Think about it. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
He's just a pushover. Leave him alone.
He's a people pleaser. That's his
Is
issue,
he?
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? You tell me. I've played all the
He-
games. I
He
think
has boundary problems and he's a pushover, okay?
Zelda sends him on a quest. And she's like, I need you to come back immediately. And he just goes out on little random
Okay.
quests. Like, I'm going to pick apples. Hey, I'm
Okay,
going to
he's
go
a
swim
simp.
in a lake. He has no
He's-
care about her needs. And he's not very attentive. And he just dilly-daddles.
I'm not
until
gonna date
he's
Link.
ready.
I will not. Yeah, but he's ready at the time that you're gonna smash,
Sounds
right?
like he's just going to dance around getting to the point. Probably needs a potion.
That's the craziest thing I've heard. Vampire Slayer, thank you so much for the 10. I feel like I'm watching a bad interpretation of the movie The Room right now with Sean talking about you doing it wrong and Nate asking if Luma can watch.
I
Oh my
didn't ask if
God.
Luma could watch. I wanted to know if Luma would be in the room or not because I don't want the weird girl's dog sitting at the foot of the bed.
I
Bro,
wasn't
I
gonna say
remember-
that like initially, but oh my God, that's so funny. Also, The Room's such a funny movie.
I remember this cat started crawling across me once. I was at this chick's house. Hey, get the fuck out! What the fuck are you doing?
No, yeah, like they'll
that
do
shit
that.
was terrible.
You just lock them out, guys. It's like thought, whatever.
But I didn't know he was there.
Ryu,
That
Smash.
guy
smash.
is shurikening you with his fist.
Yeah,
Good.
they probably take a dick and break it off like a bamboo stalk. Look at those muscles, bro. I'm good.
So
I'll
you're gonna
pass.
smash? No, what?
Yeah, Sean,
I don't
thought
want my
you're
dick
getting
broke
to the
off like a
point.
bamboo stalk. That is not a
I
kink of
thought-
mine.
I thought it was
not
going
gonna-
into like, yep. So then smash.
Sean, we're not gonna kink shame you. Don't worry.
It's totally okay if you want to
Um,
smash Ryu.
No,
He
thank
would
you.
give you
This is a
aftercare.
safe space.
No, thank you.
All right. Nate,
Yeah, Nate.
Pass.
what?
What if he had a Luma with him?
No. I mean, you know Ryu, when he's getting done, he's just shouting Hadouken.
It's just chill.
He only knows like 3 words. This guy is Falcon punching you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
What
on that.
system y'all buying MVC collection for? Switch or PS4? It's not cross-platform.
I'm gonna
Thank you for
snag
being
it
a
on
member.
the Switch so I can play in handheld mode. Cause I don't. It's time to now that I beat Astrobot. It's time to put my PS5 back in hibernation for another 6 months.
All right, Captain Falcon.
No, he has a
Smash.
gun. I'll probably try to fuck you with a gun.
But he has the
What?
Falcon punch.
He has a look at the gun in his holster.
He's not going to be wearing any of that, no? What do you
He might
mean?
bust it out. Maybe he
A
likes
gun?
toys. You never know.
Pass.
All right.
I'll pass.
Celia?
Eh,
Why does he have a gun? By the way,
yeah, I've never noticed that he had a
He
gun. Why
doesn't-
does he have a gun?
He doesn't use it in Smash at all.
Yeah,
He doesn't-
like-
I mean, he's a fucking
Road
card.
rage.
Yeah. There's
Shoots
been times where I wish.
Samurai. Yeah, he shoots the other racers.
That sounds like cheating.
Hey,
I mean, you
Fuck
ever
around
see
and
the
find out.
F-Zero anime where he punched Black Knight into the sun?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you'd bang him, Celia?
Probably.
For the gun alone. Byleth.
No.
You can choose the female or the male one.
No.
Whatever your heart
nah,
desires.
nah, I'm good. Not my cup of tea. But hey, you know, if
You don't
that's
like the
yours.
leg tats?
Well, you might get surprised when you're in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really into surprises. You know, I like to know what I'm getting into before I get into a situation. So for me, this will be a pass. But you know, for others, hey,
Mhm.
I don't know. Byleth is like the most boring main character for Fire Emblem. In
Especially
my
this
opinion.
male guy. He's just doing nothing. Doing nothing.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I loved Three Houses. I played the shit out of that game, but
This character is pretty good to play as in Smash. I will say.
nice.
Pretty solid. Nate?
Pass.
Shulk.
Pass.
Pass.
God, fucking idiot.
Okay.
The
I was just-
Monado. The
I would have
Monado.
nicknamed it. But call it the Monado.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Terry Bogard.
Smash.
No, I'm passing.
Pass.
How long is his hair?
Too
Long enough.
I mean, it looks like it's about down to his ass.
Good for him.
I don't like long hair on men. I'm
Huh, you don't?
Pass. I'm gonna pass. I don't like it. I can
I
do
love
the
long
surfer
hair.
cut, the little surfer cut. I like that. But I think when it gets longer than like here, you've gotta stop.
I've dated a guy, like one of my like ex-boyfriends from college. Like he had hair like as long as mine. Like it was like really, really long.
I feel like that's fun, sort of. But I
It
don't
was
know.
fun.
I don't know. I feel like I'd get jealous. You know, I don't need a boyfriend with better hair than I have. Corin.
Short hair. I'm not big on short hair on chicks.
Corinne looks like they would correct you. And I don't know if
Yeah.
I like that.
Very true. Yeah, probably pass.
Pass.
Dang it. Oops.
Yes. Oh.
Give him another chance.
Round 2.
Karam.
Whoa. Pass.
Pass.
Really?
He looks
What-
like the
what is
guy
this shit?
that would like make a dumb joke and you'd be like, that's not funny. And instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry, he'd be like, oh, I can't joke with you ever again. I'll never make a joke again. Like he looks like
Oh
that.
yeah, he's like a frat boy. He's like, you're such a bitch. How'd you take
Yeah,
that so seriously? Yeah, but he's got big muscles.
Eh,
I
he
guess
has
they're
big
not that
muscles at
big
home.
though, comparatively.
Yeah.
To Terry.
You can't show him after Terry. Like
Okay, we have
True.
like 30 more characters to go through here.
We don't have 30 more characters. We literally have like 2.
What?
I didn't do all of them.
Oh.
what, were you
No.
holding out for Kirby?
Oh wait, but I mean, Shulk's a tough one.
Sheik?
Technically
yeah?
a woman.
Yeah, but like, oh yeah, wait, that's not Shulk.
Yeah,
That's
Sheik.
Sheik.
It's yeah. It's okay.
Oh,
it's
did
not
I spell
happening.
it? Yeah, whoops, sorry.
I mean, it's fine. Smash.
See, now I'm confused. I'm passing.
No, no. I
Okay,
think
it's Cheek.
No, Sheik.
Is it?
Sheik
Is it? I
nice.
don't know. I don't know who's under that ensemble. Could be Shulk. He could pull out his Monado on me.
Okay, it's not Shulk.
It might be.
Well, okay, what if it's Sheik? What would you do?
I can't confirm nor deny.
Wow.
I would say yes to Sheik over Zelda because, like, she's androgynous. I don't know, mysterious,
Hmm.
nice.
Okay. Just real quick, Yum Yum Game with $4.99. Do you think that Nintendo Switch 2 can compete with current plethora of handhelds? Can compete with the current? Okay. Do we think that the Nintendo Switch 2 can compete with the current plethora of handhelds?
Yes.
It's 'cause
Yeah.
this is a different lane. You know, all these handhelds are not. They don't have
The battery is
first-party
like 2
software.
hours long too. Switch will have a little bit more. Be a bit more portable.
Now, in terms of raw power, that remains to be seen because I think it will be potentially less powerful, but it's what you do with that power.
All right. So would you bang Shulk? Sheik?
Nate,
Chic. Yes.
Shulk,
No.
boo.
All right. Little Mac.
No.
No.
Hmm.
How about you?
Explain your reasoning for no.
As an Italian, I kind of feel offended how quick you were to say no.
Wait, what is the no though, Celia?
Oh, I don't know. He just seems like he'd be
Because he's
annoying.
little, isn't it? He's short.
No, we love ourselves a short king. That's why we say yes to Link. Okay.
We love
Okay.
ourselves.
But I don't know. He just seems like he would correct you, and then he also would like not be on time. Like you wouldn't be a priority.
Okay, true.
He'd run to you.
Yeah, he's real fast.
He'd have the music going.
I don't know. I feel like I would smash Little Mac. That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
Nate?
So you would smash them?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not.
Nate will too.
No,
Yeah?
I'm definitely not. Sean's all about him, though.
No Little Mac.
Okay. Well,
He'll keep you down for the 3 count. 10 count, even.
Yeah, it'd have to be a 10 count.
Well, you might go for the TKO.
But it's not a 3 count. It's knocked down 3 times. That could be up to 29 count.
Could be. Could also be up to 3.
nice. Okay. Well,
Wait, where's Bayonetta?
Yeah, where's the women?
Where's Peach?
I forgot about Bayonetta.
Where's Daisy?
We already did those in Mario Smash, right?
We did, yeah. I didn't want
These
to
were
repeat.
different renders.
Nate, are you offended? Are you sad? Were you waiting for
we can
Chris?
do part
this
2 with
seemed
more.
very biased to
We can
lean
do part 2
towards
with more.
women preference.
What are you talking about? There were so
Well,
many
why
girls
don't
in
you
this
make
one.
it? Why don't you
Yeah,
make it?
Nate.
I mean,
No,
I'm surprised
no.
How about
Ridley
you
wasn't
make
in
it
there.
then? I'm not banging a dragon.
I'd fuck Ridley because that's my main.
You know what, guys? I'll make the next one. You won't be disappointed. It'll
Okay,
be fun.
great. Celia makes the next one.
It's gonna
Return
be all men.
It's gonna be all Ganon Daddy.
just different
photos.
renders of Ganon.
I actually was going to do that.
It's the same. It's the exact same character model too. It's the
Yeah, just over and over again.
that'd be awesome. Okay. Well, great. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all of our channel members. We super appreciate all of you. We have an after show that we will go to, so make sure that you become a member or you go to the Spawncast network to also get access to the after show. Yep. And we're joined as always by Nate the Hate.
Yeah.
RGT85.
Yeah.
And Celia.
Yeah.
Me, Ganon.
What? Nate, that was a really great Celia impression. It was like she was in the room.
I mean, that's as high as I can get.
Wow. Amazing. If you guys want to see part 2 of Smash Ultimate Smash or Pass, come back soon. So subscribe. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Amen. He appears.
All right. Goodbye.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.